My name is Kimani Charles, entrepreneur and of course mentor. And I was born in 1991, that is Nyadaro, but I happened to come in college, that is JKUAT, that is the year 2016. And of course, in that time of education life, I thought about manufacturing.
In August 2017, the government banned the use of plastic bags. From markets to rivers, our environment was paying the price.
I was selling fruits. I was a fruit vendor. And of course that project was somehow hectic to me because nikienda college, nikienda class, napata zingine zimeripen, zingine zimeharibika. So I was kind of going lost every day. So I was like, what can I do what is sustainable to my life? And remember, coming in college, coming from rural area, you find that you must be somehow reliable, someone independent. And that's how I thought about fruits, but I ended up crossing the project, and then I kick off about the khaki paper product.
From his workshop, Charles decided to create products that touch every corner of life. Packaging bags, gift bags, envelopes, you name it.
I remember the government when it happened to ban the plastic bag 2019, but we didn't have the solution. A lot of people could wonder, now because we cannot package this rice, this mchele, this sukari nini, what can we pack with it? And that's how I decided to think about khaki papers. But initially I used to use beras za unga. I turned out, natengeneza tu mifuko ingine. Nilikuwa natengeneza mifuko inakaa ya popcorn. Ilikuwa inakaa bahasha. Ilikuwa kind of it was a baseless. So I could just make a product without this overlapping. So customer angeweka tu sukari hapa ama mchele, but ukiweka ukijaza inaanguka. So I was like, I need to do more.
Every business begins with a dream, but turning that dream into reality takes more than passion.
I happened to borrow a mshwari loan of 1600. Na hiyo 1600 nisaidia sana kwa sababu niliweza kununua hizo makaratasi za unga, you know, na nikanunua office glue. And actually I didn't use office glue. Unaona hii office glue tunatumia kushikanisha bahasha, nilikuwa natumia super glue. I realized that it was harmful, and also even to date I come to realize that idea was very green. I didn't know how to start it, but I started it anyway. So nikaanza kutengeneza na hiyo super glue kidogo is very harmful. Nikaachana nao after 2 days or 3 days. Nikaambiwa na jamaa mwingine, this whatever you are using is very harmful, so you can think about office glue. Nikaanza kutumia office glue, that is year 2018. Nikaifanya for almost like 1 year using making the packaging, but now the customer could complain. They cannot sit, you know. Packaging bags has a base. Packaging bag iko na base yake. Hii karatasi ukifungua inakaa chini. But this one, it could not sit. So in a period of 1 year, I was like, what can I use to make this paper to have a base? But as the time goes by, you know, being an entrepreneur and of course an industrialist, I could think beyond. Actually, my background was business information and technology at the bachelor level. But in me, I know I'm a manufacturer. I'm an industrialist. So I was to discover more and more and what can I do more for the customer, to sustain the customer, and also for my growth. After the government banned the plastic, hakukuwa na solution, but they needed the package. So immediately nimetengeneza mfuko. People are willing to buy, very willing. Beti ni watu wa duka, watu wa pharmacy, watu wa restaurant, watu wa chipo mwito, watu wa all of them. That is for the packaging bag. So tukaanza ku advance actually for that 1 year, that is the year 2018, nikaanza ku advance, nikatengeneza sasa nikatoka kwa packaging after nimediscover naweza tengeneza karatasi ya base, nikatoka hapo nikaanza kutengeneza book covers kwa sababu watoto wangepita penye nilikuwa nafanyia pahali nje. Initially this business by then nilianza kwa single room penye nilikuwa nalala, nilikuwa naishi Kenyatta Road. So nikafanya kwa nyumba, alafu nikaona inaharibu mazingira because hizo karatasi ukishakatakata zingine zinatapakaa kwa nyumba ama huko kwa floor. So nikakuwa na issues na landlady. Ikabidi nimehama hapo, nikakuja kwa bed sitter. Hiyo bed sitter ilikuwa sustainable sana. It is kind of sorted. Kila kitu iko kind of kila kitu iko sawa. So nilikuwa natengeneza karatasi hapo na natoa nje. Na nilikuwa naiweka hapo nje ya apartment. But as the time goes by sasa nikafungua hapo nje tu. Kulikuwa na shedi ya mabati. Nikaanza kufanyia hapo nje. So a lot of people could come and see. And actually remember, these people, they need that paper, but they cannot know where to source. So nikaanza kuwatengeneza nikiwa supplier. But as the time goes by, remember I'm also in college, nikatafuta vijana wawili. I happened to hire them. Tukaanza kufanya na wao, mimi nikiwa class napata wameendelea hivyo hivyo. But they happened to steal me. I don't know whether it is stealing or capital yetu haiko inatosha. So nikapata pesa yetu haitoshi, I cannot able to sustain them. Wanauza mara pesa zinapotea. I happened to grow the business. You know, actually I was concentrated only with bearers. Hizi ya kuuza unga. So I could make sure that wenye wako na wholesalers wenye wako na hizo makaratasi mingi bulk, naenda nanunua in a cheaper price. Wengine they could just give me. Using that paper was not really good, you know, because ukitengeneza mfuko, for example, ukitengeneza hii gift bag alafu huku ndani inaonekana ni brand ya kampuni nyingine, inakaa vibaya, because I could just turn it around. But now I happened to discover that I can able to import the papers, and then I can import different qualities. By the way, this company, our company divided itself in 3 angles. One, we manufacture papers. That is packaging bag. Hiza kuweka sukari, mchele, watu wa pharmacy, watu wa restaurant, all that. Tuko na bahasha. Kuna bahasha A4, A5, ile ya kanisa na ile ya dawa, na mpaka X-ray ama CT scan. Tuko na gift bags. Alright? For example, unaona hii gift bag, hii quality ya gift bag ni gumu sana. Very hard. So hii quality ya hii material hii ni moja pekee. Yani you can only manufacture it with the gift bag or these boxes za kuweka dress. Alright? So you can match, either you manufacture this one or the gift bag itself. Now, if I want to manufacture envelopes, I need to have another quality. That is another. This is a CT scan envelope. This is an A4. This is A5, and of course this is a church envelope, and of course the medical envelope. I believe it is here. All right, these are medical envelope. And by the way, these are hard-on skills. It's a craftsmanship. Ini kitu ya mkono. Then the same quality naweza tengeneza cover za vitabu kama hii. Sasa hii ndio nilikuwa nakuambia. After nimeshatengeneza karatasi ya sukari, nikaanza kutengeneza book covers. Nayo hii book cover naweza bradia mtoto exercise other details. For example, akitaka kujaza details zake. The same with this. Hata tuseme shule imetupea order kubwa, tutatengeneza cover za vitabu. Customize with that school. We do it. We normally do it very perfectly. So nilikuwa nakuelezea quality hii na hii. Quality hii ndio hii. Quality ya bahasha na book covers ya the same. Kuna quality nyingine ya kutengeneza box za keki kama hii. Hii box ya keki tunasemanga hii ni ya nusu. Unaweza tengeneza pia gift bag yake ya white. Pia kuna quality nyingine sasa ya packaging bag kama hii sasa. Hii quality ni light. Haka ka quality very light. Kwa sababu inafaa kuwa standard. Inafaa kuwa standard so that allow me to show you. Quality ya hii sio gumu. Inafaa kuwa light. Lakini kuwa the best quality. Now, this is the base I'm telling you about. So hii karatasi inafaa ikae chini. And then you give the label. So kuna karatasi ya nusu, ya kilo 2, ya kilo 6, depending with the customer. For example, ikiwa unauza kuku na chips, unahitaji packaging kubwa. Unafaa kuwa na mfuko kama hii size hii. For example, this size. Ukiweka kuku hapa nusu na some chips, we are good to go. We can also adjust. Inaweza kuwa kubwa ama pana depending on the customer request.
This business isn't just about paper, it's about people. From making and selling to teaching and empowering, it's designed to multiply impact, not just for profit.
Hii kampuni yetu inakuanga imejigawanyisha mara 3. The first phase ni kutengeneza hizo products zote tukiuza. The second phase ni kufanya trainings. Hizi trainings zetu tunakuanga tumezigawanyisha mara 5. The first one individual entrepreneurs who want to start the same business. Let's say, for example, Fiona, you want to start a business, and then you hire like you hire with like, you have a team of like 20 people. I train you with your team. You start the production. It's a hand-on skill. Unaifanya na mkono. Another team, another group of people we train is CBOs. Hizi CBO unaweza pata labda wamekusanya wamama, vijana, wengine wako na disability, wengine hawana. Those groups. Another group ni watu wa caregivers ambao wako na watoto ambao wako na ulemavu ama wako na watu wao wako na ulemavu. Initially I was alone. That is year 2018. Nikaajiri vijana wawili. And then tukafunga kazi. We happened to restart it again 2019. I got, remember I borrowed 1600. Nikaifanya for 1 year. It was not sustainable. I was using the same raw material that is already branded for other companies, for example, when you amepack unga, nini, all that. So I happened to approach my uncle Joel. Nikamwambia, now I have this project and you have seen it, I'm capable to do it. Can you kindly give me a loan? Now I know where I can able to source the raw material. I know the tools I need to have for me to do the business. Now I know my client. The guy happened to tell me, you don't need to worry. Actually, I don't need to give you a loan. He happened to give me that 5,000. And then he happened to mentor me. You don't need to return that money. In case the business collapses, don't blame. I do not blame you. Don't blame the business. Don't blame yourself. Just move. Na hapo ndipo nilinunua raw material. Na ile raw material nilinunua ya packaging bag. But later sasa nikaanza kama na advance. Hiyo pesa ilinisaidia sana because I happened to maneuver na nikaweza kupata the right raw materials that I needed. So I knew what I want, but I could not have the capital. 2020 kukakuwa na shida na COVID. When the COVID came, remember I was starting now training the people. I happened to train my brothers, my sisters, my mom, my dad, nikaanza kuwafunza. Alafu nikaeka hiyo kitu kwa social media, Facebook. Watu wakaanza kuona tunatengeneza karatasi ya kaki na mikono, tunatengeneza cover za vitabu, bahasha, all that. So people started engaging me. Can we train us? Now we are comfortably home. Tuko kwa nyumba. What can we do? And remember the product was so essential. Una medical envelope. I could deliver across the country. This one. Na hii packaging bag nige deliver anywhere. For the watu wa cereal, wakupack it. Sasa ile cereal ndio sifanywa delivery door to door na pia watu wa maduka. So watu wakaona interest na wakaona yenyewe this is a good project. Nikaanza kufanya training. So we happen to do a lot of training, empowering the community. Actually, even today, we are doing with these people. We supply the raw materials. So the growth happened to came when now we started expanding to the community. Because for us, as Jamii product, we cannot able to sustain this market. The demand is so high, but the low supply. It's a clear opportunity that for growth. And we cannot able to do it alone. And that's the reason why we have a big passion. Because tukifanya production, sisi tufanye production, tufanye Juja. To distribute Juja na Thika na Mitegi. That's all. But now somebody in Kilifi, Mwea, Wapi, Kisumu, Kisii, we can able to deliver the raw material because we have the raw material. We deliver the raw material, we deliver the tools, we give them the skills, they kick off.
Every day, tons of waste pile in Kenya. Sugarcane husks, discarded cartons, and packaging that never breaks down. Until Charles decided to change that.
Hii karatasi ukiona hapa imerecycled from cartons zenye tumeshatumia, miwa ya magada, the magada for the sugarcane na maji, right? That is a 100% recycling process. Now, for me, I buy the different qualities for the paper that I want, but kuna ile mabaki. Remember nimekwambia nikikuwa kule kwa ile single room Kenyatta Road, nilikuwa na makaratasi mingi sana. I was wondering where I can take them. Now later, I come to learn that you as a manufacturer, you need to have a 100% recycling process, whereby the moment you manufacture these items, have the solution for your waste. Now, the waste happen to come in this angle. Remember, I'm training the caregivers, those ladies and those men that have special kits. I thought about them so much. What if we make a charcoal briquette? Tutengeneze charcoal briquette, na charcoal briquette you can make it with hiyo carton, hiyo cartons ama hiyo karatasi ya kaki ama ya white, uweke kwa drum. Alafu uweke maji. ikikaa like 7 days uanze kuikatakata tu pieces kidogo. That is now hands on skills. Unajua kunaweza tumia machine ya kubread. Ukianza kukatakata tu pieces kidogo, alafu uchukue charcoal dust. You know, we have charcoals in our country. But kuna ile mabaki ya charcoal dust. Ile kuna mabaki ya ile ya charcoal, ile sasa dust. Either uinunue ama mtu akupe. I don't know, others give out, others sell. Ukinunua ukuje umix na hiyo karatasi ya kaki na maji na sasa hiyo charcoal dust. Ukoroge. And then you start molding. The reason why we need charcoal dust for the carbonization, it must burn. You know, for the last 7 years, the biggest challenge that we have encountered as Jamii Industrial Park Limited, or commonly known as Jamii product, it's the space. You find that we need to have a bigger space for you to do the mass production, and also the manpower. It's time consuming. You need to have a good manpower and also a space. I have a guy from Korogosho. That guy, anaitwa Titus. Alikuja hapa 2021. The guy alikuwa ametoka hiyo slum kabisa. Within a 6 month time, alikuwa amekodisha 3 bedroom. No, 2 bedroom. Alikuwa anafanya sasa 2 bedroom. Na alikuwa ametoka kwa ile nyumba kidogo. And then ikahappen hiyo biashara yake ikaibiwa na vijana. Akarudia tena kuanza, alianza from scratch again. Currently today, that guy usually inspire me a lot because I have seen him grow. I have seen him growing from chini kabisa. You know, remember I told you I'm a mentor, I'm a trainer, and also an entrepreneur. So anytime I've engaged with you, I make it so wide because we cannot fit all of us in Kaki. But I make sure I have nurtured you. You can able to say that now I have achieved this and this and this from the training I got from Kimani. As long as somebody has an interest, we nurture that person. After we have finished the training, they can now start production. You see this gift bag, you can use like 4 minutes maximum. Actually, it should be 3 minutes. Yeah, to do the base and also to put the handles. If it is packaging bag kama hii ya sukari hii, should be 1 minute hata haishangi. Yeah, this one ni kama second. You know, we manufacture 1,000 pieces in a day per person. When it comes to book covers, for example, you know, I like this cover. You know, this project, there is that energy that I put a lot. Unaona hii cover hii. By then niko na vijana, you know, unaona watoto wakifunga shule, I usually have a program with them. That duration of 3 weeks, I normally have like 100 of them. I show them how to do this book covers. They do mass production for us, and then we stop. So I normally tell them, this you can make 1,000 pieces in a day. Somebody who is a bit slow, he or she can make 500 pieces. And we normally pay them 1 bob. So if they can make 1,000, that's 1,000. If somebody will make 300 pieces, that is 300 bob. If they make 500, that is 500. Yeah. So this one, ni kama 1 minute, 2 or 2, kutengeneza na kufold. Yeah. So na kama hii bahasha, kama hii X-ray hii inakuanga 1.5 or 2 minutes. Yeah. So when we know, by the way, that way I was telling you, for us we just need to have the manpower. That's all. Somebody can able to buy this idea for their generation. Yeah, to keep doing the production, making cash, making good money, and also empowering the community as we go. You know, there before, our forefathers could not train people how to be for their mancraftship. But for us, this generation, we are so much willing to show you, Fiona, what we do. We learn, we gain, we earn as we move forward. So for us, we believe for empowerment, nurturing, and showing you the way. Yeah. So that we can able to achieve as a community.